Hi, this is Mac Thornberry for another edition of Video Mailbox. It always helps me do my job better when the folks I work for let me know what they think about the issues we face. Whether it's email, telephone calls, faxes, regular mail, it doesn't matter. It all gets to me, but it helps me do my job better, and so I appreciate it when people contact me with their positions. Charles from Seymour writes that I'm writing because I'm very concerned with the Justice Department meddling in our state affairs regarding the voter ID requirement necessary in order to vote. We've passed this requirement and it has been approved by 75% of Texans and must not be ignored. Well, Charles, I agree with you. The Justice Department is trying to block voter ID laws throughout the country. It's not just ours in Texas. Now, ultimately, the courts are going to have to decide this, but obviously the Justice Department is trying to at least delay implementation of these laws to get past this election. And I think that's very disturbing. You know, we've all got something at stake here, because every time somebody votes who's not supposed to be voting, or if every time somebody votes twice, then it dilutes all of the rest of our votes. And so maintaining the integrity of the voting system in this country is absolutely essential for our democracy. And if we've got to show a driver's license to get on a plane and do a bunch of other things, I have no problem at all as showing a driver's license or a passport when it goes time to vote. Finally, we've got Tim from Mineral Wells who sent an email that says, as your constituent and an OBGYN, I'm writing to ask that you vote to repeal the Independent Payment Advisory Board. Well, the Independent Payment Advisory Board, which most people call IPAB, was one part of the Obama health care bill. And basically it is a board that will decide how much doctors get paid and what treatments patients get paid for under Medicare. Most people refer to this as a rationing board. In other words, Washington will decide how much we should spend on Medicare and cut back services however much it takes to meet their target. You'll be happy to know, Tim, that the House voted last week to do exactly what you suggest, to repeal this board. And it's about the 26th or 7th time that we have voted to repeal all or part of the Obama health care plan. Now, I don't know what the Senate will do with it, but I think it's very important because the American people are more opposed to the Obama health care plan today than they were when it was first passed. And so it's very important for us to keep at it and try to repeal all of it, as we've done, parts of it, try to starve the funding for it while we wait on the Supreme Court decision on whether it's constitutional or not, and while we wait on the election. This is really central to health care for all of us, and so I think it's a very important step to take. Again, thank y'all for listening. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.